Pass to Leonard. Now here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Henderson. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the two areas that most people have to improve in. Shooting and decision-making.
Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
They're taking the opportunity to get airborne. Kawhi doesn't...
Oh, okay!
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Pass to Jordan. Uses the glass on the layup.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
6 to shoot. Pass to Jordan. Here's Harden. Puts it up. It's hauled in by Henderson.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. Gotta find something better than that.
Knocks down the long J.
There's something hitting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
And here's the fast break. And Giannis with the dunk.
And you don't need Odbap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Outside Tatum. A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Antetokounmpo.
Attacking the rim with power to the game. You simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And finished off by Hayes.
You do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Now here's Tatum. Over to the left wing. Here's Love. Unable to get that one. Tatum with some nice D. Antetokounmpo with it. And that's Love picking him up defensively. Here's Henderson. There's the drive. Oh, the follow by Giannis.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 9-point game. Outside for Davis. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the three.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball, and once he gets it, it's all over.
It's Rondo on the take. Gobert takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Outside, Rondo to the middle. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! Back to Leonard. Clock at 6. Kicks it to Doncic. And stolen by Hayes. Jordan misses. Into the lane. And that one's good. Vujacic has got 5.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Leonard gets the bucket.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Antetokounmpo with it. Jordan picks him up. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Hey, when in doubt,
Up a 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage...
Oh! Giannis powers it down with force. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Harden. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Love. He's defended by Hayes. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo. To Hayes. Here's Vujicic. Yep, count it.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
There's a screen by Love. A good look from Johnson. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Here's Henderson. Yep, that one goes.
When everything clicks for Henderson, you're going to see
execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for that.
Antetokounmpo. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Henderson for 3. Counted from distance. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.
Now Henderson. Yep, that one goes in there.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots.
Incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis?
And Henderson doesn't need any extra motivation to head straight for the rim.
Fades. Good.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
To the right side. Here's Vujicic. Count it.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Doncic looking it over. Pass to Green. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Vujicic. Outside Durant. Stolen by Henderson. Lets it go from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Vujicic has got 5 now. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Scoreless thus far. 1 second left. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bulls.
The defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Durant in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Kevin, he is tough.
To the paint. Here's Giannis.
They like to use Giannis in the pick-and-roll situations. He's getting better and better at understanding how to set the screens. With a rolling target, boy, he's a good one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that one falls for Henderson.
Being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
To the inside. And stolen by Tatum. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got 7 now in this quarter. Now here's Henderson. And it's in there. Henderson's got 14 points. Pistons passing it around. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Offline with his 3. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hops.
And so Young will bring it up for the Pistons, trailing by 10. Takes a 3. And Scoot Henderson with the 3. Henderson. Now Henderson. He's got 21. Gobert in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good by Henderson.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality.
Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Good on both.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Here's Vujacic. 5 points in the game. Buries it down low. Vujacic has got 7 points in the game.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Tatum. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
And that passing ability really helps separate Tatum from Fitz. Has to focus on his ability to score.
Doncic with it. Nothing on the board. Over Vujacic. Doncic, no good. Henderson attacking. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one goes in.
Oh, just an excellent feel.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Nice to see Zion using his outside game. His jumper's a good weapon for him.
Now Vujacic, guarded by Green. And a big-time jam right there.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Now Vujacic. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Vujacic has got 7 now in this quarter. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Chicago Bulls. Here's Anaheim. It's Ingram on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass.
And he's got the length and size to do damage inside. They just want him to keep adding good weight.
Pass to Vujacic. Here's Henderson. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot.
And Irving launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Vujacic. Oh, wow! That is powerful. And things done. And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Saric, that's good.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter.
Here's Ingram. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. 1:33 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Vujacic.
Henderson for three. Over to the wing. Trains the three-pointer. Vujacic has got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Jackson. Inside. Edwards inside. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.